in. Gitmin and Ashan in the middle.
It's a good start from the bowling side. Timira, 4 consecutive dot deliveries. Gitmin and Ashan. He's pitching it right out in front of the stumps. Another good delivery. Tossed it up. And that's the first runs of the blade for Leo Cricket Club. 2 without loss. 1 to go. Ashan and Gitmin to start the proceedings for Leo Cricket Club here at Surrey Cricket Grounds, Margona.
Yeah, I had a very close look at the surface this morning, and no doubt it's been used before, and the pace variations will come to effect, particularly the spinners going with the arm, missing leg stump. 7 ball over to start, but just 1 run off the bat. 2 for no loss after 1.
We're into the second over of this encounter from Surrey Grounds. Leo's taking on Chilaw Marians. The news from the centre was Leo Cricket Club won the toss and elected to bat first. It was a very productive over for Chilaw Marians, the first one. And spin from both the ends. An interesting approach from the captain. Straight away, just a tickle towards the leg side. Sasanka, the new bowler for Chilaw Marians. It seems surprising to start with 2 spinners from both the ends, Gamini. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that's understandable. I think the wicket will probably assist the spinners a lot more than the paces. Fields off his own bowling. Sasanka. Yeah, there are no restrictions as such when it comes to T20 cricket. This many overs from pace, this many. So, I think definitely the spinners will be the preferred option. But officially towards long on, the 2 fielders outside the ring, deep mid wicket and long on for the right-hander. We've seen this day in, day out in T20 format and even for 50-over format for that matter.
A confusion out there in the middle. Sasanka going over the wicket for the right-hander Gitmin. Just targeting that 3 stumps which is exposed to Sasanka's bowling action. Another good shot. Just a single. They're dealing with singles here, the Leo Cricket Club. Perfect weather conditions up to now here at Surrey. Louis Sora towards the leg side. Another single to finish off the second over. It's 6 without loss. distracting when they speak. Two over. We are into the third over. He took his dancing shoes on. Valiant effort from the fielder. Only a single. Just to let you know, the on-field umpires, Uppul Vevage and Kapila Kottachi. And also the third umpire, Krishant Pigo, for today's encounter. It's another good delivery. Good running between wickets from these two players, Kitmin and Ashan.
You mentioned of the umpires, Satika. The match referee today is Mangala Jayasena. Incidentally, his son is also part of this Tier B. He's captaining Ragama. Ramit Jayasena. The four fielders inside the ring on the offside. Goes for a big one. Hit and a miss.
Swing and a miss from Ashan. That was end up. He approaches to go all the way over the bowler's head, but misses it completely. Timira managing his lines and lens brilliantly here. It's another good delivery. Straight back to the bowler. This is really good cricket from Chilaw Marians. Starting off with two spinners from both the ends. Not letting the batsman to free his arms here. Another good delivery. Just a touch and run from Leo Cricket Club. That's the end of third. 9 for no loss. Let's take a closer look. Kasun Vidura, the captain for Chilaw Marians. Supun Dilshan leading from front. The captain Ashan Fernando names and some experienced campaigners from both the sides.
So 9 for no loss after 3. Changing the bowling. Chanaka is going to come from the pavilion end. This is not a wicket that has a lot of carry and bounce, Satika. So when you're looking to post a total around 150, 160, will be very competitive and challenging. No surprise that Chanaka Kamasaru got loads of experience. He has been in the scene for now a good 20 years, really. Left arm orthodox.
A good delivery to start off with for Chanaka, right on the money for the right hand Ashan. Just 4 of 10 deliveries. Oh, balled him straight through the gates. That's the first one to go down for Leo Cricket Club, Chanaka. What a strike through here.
Yeah, coming from left arm round, sending it with the arm, with pace. Ashan playing for the turn. Missed it completely, didn't he? The field that was set, long on and deep at wicket. That's the ideal delivery. Ashan Fernando goes for 4 off 11. Bowled by Chanaka. Leo Cricket Club, 9 for 1.
Let's take a closer look. Look at that, straight through the gates, bamboozled from Chanaka. Found his way right towards the stumps. Superb stuff. What a good start for Chilaw Marians. They got their first man down in their pocket. 9 for 1. Brilliant stuff.
I actually thought that was the arm ball, but it wasn't. It was just the drift that did him. Way too upright to play that delivery. Netma, the new batter, left-hander. So Chilaw Marians, it's a very important game for them. Just one victory from 4 matches they played thus far, and on the other
game for both the sides. Another good delivery, brilliant delivery, back to back from Chanaka. He's right on the top for Chilaw Marians. A good bowling change, a good decision from the captain to bring him on early in the morning. Sent it off. 2-dot deliveries to start for Netma Karunarath, the new man. I mean, still the weather has been perfect for this encounter. So, nice outfield.
sweeping off the stumps. Yeah, we've had our fair share of issues when it comes to weather, haven't we, the last few days. And at the moment, it's bright and sunny. One thing for sure that here at Surrey, Magona, that outfield is pretty dry, and goes for a big one over mid-off. Outside edge, just the one. So one after last delivery, 11 for 1 after 4.
Fifth over in progression. Leo Cricket Club winning the toss and batting first. 11 for just 1 wicket down after 4 overs. A good start for Chilaw Marians, especially spinners doing it for Chilaw Marians from both the ends. We are into the 5th over. Just a 1 extra. Shorter delivery, tries to go over the square leg, but a huge appeal from the bowler and the keeper as well. Might the height be the problem?
Yeah, I think pitching outside the leg stump, coming from around the wicket. First real intent that we've seen from the batters so far. Goes in the same area and is caught. A short square leg, didn't have the elevation. Sasanka strikes in his second over. Culprit is Gitmin. Yeah, he didn't really look himself, really, Setika. suddenly this over, he decided to, okay, enough is enough. I'm going to take the bowler on and machine the first one. And then this is what happened in the second ball of the over.
Look at that, straight to the block hole. Wonderful catch, a pretty easy catch for the fielder. And that's the second one down for Leo Cricket Club as Gitmin has to walk back to the pavilion. It's 2 down for 11. Yet again, spinners doing it for Chilaw Marians. Sasanka into his second over in the second ball. And the new man, Neluka Heshan from Chilaw Marians, the right-handed batsman. The pressure is on Leo Cricket Club. They have lost 2 wickets inside the power play. Straight away on the mark.
The interesting tactics from Leo Cricket Club. Obviously, after winning the toss, they decided to bat first and taking the first lease of the surface. But they haven't really used the first power play, have they? We are into the fifth over, halfway mark. 12 for 2. I think Chilaw Marians will be very happy with the current situation. Opening the proceedings with spin. I don't think you're going to see a lot of pace bowling in this game. Just drops it in front.
Surely the power play has been dominated by Chilaw Marians. Grabbing up 2 wickets in the power play. We can't expect a better start from Chilaw Marians rather than this. Oh, another good delivery. Peach of a delivery from Sasanka. Missed it completely and it's running down to the boundary. Will it find the fence? Yes, it is.
That's a good indication how fast his outfield is. There wasn't really any pace on it, but how did that miss the stumps? Goodness gracious me. It's a little inside edge. And race to the bound. So plenty of value for your shots here at Sari Village, Margona. It's a matter of just getting the gap and you're going to get a boundary every single time. I don't think fielders will have a chance of chasing it here. Looking to play the conventional shot towards mid-wicket. 5 overs done, 17 for 2.
SLC is here at Surrey Village Cricket Stadium, Margona, creating perfect conditions for a cricket match up to now. 18 kilometers per hour. The wind speed here. And I've got Rubin Silva with me. A very good morning, Rubin.
A very good morning, Sathika, and very good morning to all the viewers out there. It's an interesting battle between Leo Cricket Club and Chilaw Marians. 5 overs, just 17. And 2 wickets already for Chilaw Marians.
Shanuku to continue straight away. Sweep from Netma, the left-hand batter. The intentions are clear now. They're going to give it a good end for the power play. We're down to the last over of the power play.
The left-hander, Nithma Karunaratne, former captain of Anand College. The left-arm spinner, Chanaka, will continue from this end. Already got a wicket, very economical so far. It's a great atmosphere here at Surrey Cricket Ground. Beautiful conditions to play cricket. As Gamini mentioned in the pitch report, this is a slow wicket and there will be a little bit of turn for the spinners. And we can see that batters are struggling against spinners right now, Sedika.
Exactly, Ruin. There were a few cracks here and there out there at the pitch. So as the sun is melting down, the cracks will be open and it will be a good surface for the spinners to battle it on. And that's a brilliant shot, bisecting the gap. Meet the fence at the last moment. A wonderful shot from Neluka. And that's the first boundary of the bat, which found the middle of the bat, I must say.
Yes, exactly. It was too short and there was that width. Batsman made some room for himself and played it nicely through the gap of offside. 4 runs for Leo Cricket Club. The first loose delivery by Chanaka.
It's another good delivery. Good comeback from Chanaka. Just a single.
2 more deliveries to end this first power play. Not a good power play for Leo Cricket Club. Just 23 runs and losing 2 wickets. Nithma Karunaratne on strike, the left-hand batter. He's probably aiming for that mid-wicket area because he was looking at that area. And the left-arm spinner also coming in. Down on one knee and tried for that sweep shot. Trying to go for that big booming sweep shot. But couldn't find the middle of the bat.
Surely missing the outside. It was outside the leg stump. Surely missing the leg stump. That was what umpire decided. This time charging down the ground. Nithma Karunaratne clears it over. That's the first maximum of the day and the morning. What a great shot. Took his dancing shoes on and straight over the field.
Came down the track and picked the length early and played it over long gone. He was definitely going to attack that left arm spinner. And it's the right thing to do because that's the last ball of the power play. And he took the advantage really well. And got 6 runs for himself and for his team.
Anyway, a good end for the power play from Neluk and Nithma. 29 for 2 after 6.
A new bowler to continue from the other end. Melan. A leg spinner comes into the attack, Milan Hansaka. It's an interesting call from Chilaw Marians, bringing in the leg spinner against right-hand batter. Neluka on strike. He's on 10 of 6 deliveries. Good start to his innings. Full toss and goes over mid-on, just a 1 run to Neluka. 1 bounce to the fielder.
Not a good start for Milan. That was a freebie for Neluk, but couldn't make it the best of it. Still they're finding their rhythm. That's a good delivery. That's a good comeback. A quick run. It's good running between wickets by Leo Cricket Club. In a situation like this, 31 for 2, losing their first 2 wickets in quick succession. And a good partnership between these two, 20 runs.
Exactly. These 2 batters are building the innings pretty well at the moment. Neluka on strike. Down on one knee. And it's a misfield. And going down towards the boundary. And it's a 4 runs for Neluka. This is good batting from Leo Cricket Club. Taking the advantage. He pitched it up at the leg side and 4 runs for Neluka.
A good shot, very good shot. Not out of the straight, out of the middle of the blade, but a little bit misfield. Took it to the boundary line. Could have been a dot delivery. But 4 runs for Leo Cricket Club. They will accept anything in this type of a situation.
You know, playing T20 cricket, fielding is a very important thing, Sathika. This is good batting. This is really good batting. Got the 4 runs. Now rotating the strike really well. This is what you have to do. Already got 7 runs in that over.
Exactly as you correctly said. It's not all about hitting boundaries in a T20 game. You have to rotate the strike. You have to read the game well. So these 2 batters are doing it really well out there in the middle, especially Nithma Karnarath and Neluka. It's another good delivery. Just a tickle towards the mid-wicket. The bowler himself cuts it down. Just another single. The current run rate 5.4. They have to uplift it for sure. I reckon 160, 155 will be a very good score in this surface, Ruin.
Yeah, exactly. You make it really correct because with these conditions, slow conditions, the ball is a little bit turning. As Kamini mentioned in the pitch report, they have a little bit of cracks in the middle. So obviously 150 to 160 will be a really good total on this track.
Very good running. A little bit misfield. Productive runs for Leo Cricket Club. 3 runs from that delivery. 7 done, 40 for the loss of 2. Seven overs done, 40 for 2. Leo Cricket Club winning the toss and electing to bat first. Not a good start though, but manageable up to now.
Chanaka to continue from the other end. It's a very experienced campaigner when it comes to first class cricket. Has played a lot of first class cricket. A good delivery to start, a dot delivery. This will be a really interesting passage of play for both teams. From 7, now it's the 8th over we are looking at.
Exactly, doing a much important game for the both sides. This time down on one knee, just another single. They're dealing it with singles and doubles.
What I love about this pair is they've been collecting the singles and at the same time putting the bad balls away. This is what you have to do in a surface like that. That shows that these batters have that game awareness.
Exactly. The left-hander, as you said previously, Nithma Karnarath. The reverse sweep comes in place and bisected the gap brilliantly. Another brilliant boundary from Nithma Karnarath. As you said, the former captain of Anand College has played a good school cricket as well. Look at that. Wonderful approach. Show the vacant area.
This is modern day cricket for you. Innovation is at its best.
That's what you need to do. Pushed it for a single. Rotating the strike and releasing the pressure. A good partnership is being created here by these 2 batters.
Now look at the run rate. It's up to 6 now. Now they are building that innings really well. Nithma Karnarath and Neluka, the right-hander. putting the pressure on the bowlers. Comes down the track. Another easy single for Neluka. They've been using the feet really well. Did you notice that, Satika?
Indeed, we'll come back to it in the next over. Just a one delivery to go. Chanaka. Oh, that's a loser delivery. Netma Karnaratne needs no invitation for that to guide it towards the boundary. What a brilliant stroke. That was a freebie for Netma Karnaratne. Pounced on it. And another boundary. 2 boundaries in the over. 8 done, 51 for 2. A valiant effort from the field as well, but in vain at the last moment. A productive over for Leo Cricket Club, and 50 is up. 51 for 2 after 8.
These two batters are building the innings really well. Lost 2 early wickets, but Neluka and Netma Karnaratne had other plans. The Milan, the leg spinner to continue from the other end. Talking about the wicketkeeper of Chilaw Marians, a young wicketkeeper just out of school from Mahanama College. Scored a 50 recently in the one-day tournament. Ishan Vitanage, the wicketkeeper for Chilaw Marians.
It's another good delivery from Milan. Exactly, Rubin. The school cricket has to play an important role in these domestic tournaments. So if you have done a good school cricket, it will be a very good a plus point when it comes to the major club tournaments. So expectations are on high.
Yeah, exactly. Netma Karnaratne, the former captain of Anand College, had a really good school cricket and now playing for Leo Cricket Club in the Tier B section. Comes down the track and again tries to go over long on, just bounces in front of the fielder at long on.
The direction that Netma Karnaratne approached was not successful. That was pitched outside the off stump. He tries to go over the long on fielder, but one bounce to the fielder. Safe for Netma Karnaratne. Just 2 runs from the first 2 deliveries for Leo Cricket Club. Building it perfectly here at Sare Cricket Grounds, Maggona.
Netma was clearly trying to take the advantage of the leg spinner ball coming into him. Another good single. This is what they have been doing so far. Rotating the strike well and getting that odd boundary. Talking about Netma Karnaratne, he's been brilliant so far. Rotating the strike well. And he's trying to take on the leg spinner, Satika.
Exactly. Last 12 balls, 19 runs. So they have been accelerating the innings so far. Wonderfully placed. Brilliant shot from Netma Karnaratne. Brilliant execution. Found the gap right through the fielder's hand. Superb.
This is some quality batting from Netma Karnaratne. Knew where the fielders are exactly and played it really late and got 4 runs for himself. This is excellent batting from Netma Karnaratne.
Amazing stroke from Netma Karnaratne. The late cut came into place in the previous delivery. The partnership 47 from 26 deliveries. They're doing it really well out there in the middle. He has to come back really well, Milan. That was also sliding down the leg side. It's running down to the fence. Fielder in chase. That's a good stop.
And good running as well from Netma Karnaratne, and Neluka got 3 runs for themselves. This is really good cricket. Got that boundary in that last ball and now got 3 runs. Running really well between the wickets as well from Netma Karnaratne and Neluka. This is a really good start for Leo Cricket Club. 61 for 2 after 8.5 overs. Look at that run rate. It's climbing up the mountain. 6.91 right now.
And that is what needed, Ruin. You have to come out that dig and just accelerate yourselves. Top air, just straight to the fielder. Milan strikes. That's the commentator's curse, Ruin. They were batting really well. Neluka just... a
soft dismissal. Neluka tried to guide it towards the leg side and found the field at extra cover. Look at that. It was turning away from him. Not the right option to take. A good short innings from Neluka.
A short cameo comes to an end. 3 down for Leo Cricket Club for 61 runs. Milan striking here for Chilaw Marians. 9 down, 61 for 3.
So was it actually the commentator's curse? Because they were batting really well?
It seems like, Ruben, they were batting really well, founding the gap really well. But at the moment, that was not the option for Neluka. That was turning away from him. He was trying to go towards the mid-on region. Got that handy outside edge and straight to the fielder. A piece of cake for the fielder. A simple catch as you like. Anyway, that's the form of cricket.
Exactly, Satika. After 9 overs, Leo Cricket Club 61 for 3. 11 more overs to go in this innings. Will be a really crucial passage of play for both teams. After losing 2 quick wickets, Leo Cricket Club came back really well. The new batsman comes into the middle, Pura.
Ned McConnell has a lot to do here. Continue his spell. 2 overs straight away. That's a short delivery. 1 bounce to the fielder. Ned McConnell trying to clear the infield. Right on the money. That's a good delivery from Sasanka. Ned McConnell middling it really well out by the middle. He has to play that long handle. 25 from 17 deliveries.
This is a really good over from Sasanka so far. 2 dot deliveries. This time guided towards cover region. 1 run for Netma. So far it's been a brilliant over from Sasanka. Just 1 run conceding.
The new man on strike, Purna Kalhara, the right-handed batsman for Leo Cricket Club. In at 4.
Looking at the service, we predicted that 140 to 160 will be a really good target for Chilaw Marians. Because after the first innings, we never know. This is the replay. He was trying to guide it towards leg side. Another dot delivery. This is really good bowling from Sasanka. Look at that. He was trying to guide it towards the leg side and found the fielder at extra cover. Easy catch for the fielder out there.
Oh, that's a good single. Very good single from Purna to get off the strike. Oh, that's good running. Good running. They took that risk. Coming back for a couple. The scoreboard keeps ticking up. 64 for the loss of 3. Now these two have to guide it towards the 16th over. Then it will be a good score for Leo Cricket Club.
Netma Karunaratne is struggling a bit at the moment. Got himself injured. But so far, Netma Karunaratne has been brilliant for Leo Cricket Club. 26 runs of just 18 deliveries.
Netma Karunaratne lost his control in the previous delivery. Coming back for the second. He slips out there at the middle. So far, Ruin, how do you feel about the start of, and that's what happened in the previous delivery, Netma Karnaratne?
He's in a bit of pain, having some discussion with the physio. Physio is out whenever they are struggling, whenever they are having some pain. Seems like he's okay.
So I would like to ask you, how much it is important for a player to play those domestic leagues, and to what are the important stuff that they need to undergo when they are entering to the national level?
It's all about it to that national stage. These games are really important for these youngsters to perform well and showcase their talent to the nation. And also these games are broadcasting live. So this is another great opportunity for these youngsters and for the people who are watching to get to know more about these young players. And it's a great opportunity for these youngsters, Satika.
Exactly, Rubin. It's a very good platform to show your colors and to wear that national colors in the future for these youngsters. Just a one delivery to go in the 10th over. Purna Nitma creating a good platform out there in the middle. Sasanka clinching a wicket into his third over, just 13 runs. So far, very economical. There we go, the dugout of Leo Cricket Club. Brilliant shot. What a shot that is. Down on one knee, straight over the boundary row for half a dozen from Purna, the new man on form. What a way to end the 10th over. Let's take another look.
This is really good batting from the new batter, the right-hander, down on one knee and played it over square leg. This is really good batting from the right-hander. Ten overs done. Leo Cricket Club 70 for 3. And we have a small change in the combox as well. Gamini Pera is back with us. What are your thoughts on Leo Cricket Club, the innings so far, Gamini?
Yeah, they're starting to gather some momentum, aren't they? Few good overs, particularly at the halfway mark. They're 70 for 3. Well, 8 runs per over from here will get them 150, which will be something to bowl at. But having said that, all they want is a couple of high-scoring overs. They might be able to get this 160 plus, the psychological mark. Netma, I should say, 27 of 19. Yeah, his contribution will be very valuable from this point onwards. And Purna already got 2 boundaries into 3 deliveries, Ruben.
Yes, obviously he's batting really well at the moment with Netma Karnaratne supporting his colleague really well. Got a 6 in the last delivery of the last over. Milan to continue. The leg spinner. Got a wicket as well in the previous over. He's continuing his 3rd over. Comes down the track, can make him some room. And just 1 run for Purna.
Yeah, he looks good. Purna got loose hands on both sides, on and off. Half volley outside the off stop. The intention was to go over extra cover, but straight to the field point.
This is really good batting from Netma Karnaratne. Guided it nicely towards long on. Another single for Netma. So far, a decent no from Milan. Just 3 singles. Leo Cricket Club 73 for 3. Leo Cricket Club, they lost 2 early wickets, and Netma and the other batter who got out, they built up the partnership really well, and right now they're in a good stage.
Yeah, when you bat first on a pitch that is slow and low, the most difficult part is to gauge how many do you need for your bowlers to defend. So right now, I'll say 160 is that magical mark. So Milan, 1 for 22 into his third. All on the ground for a single. This is a lightning outfield, absolutely no mercy for the fielder who's chasing in. So every time when you hit the gap, you can pretty much say that's going to go for 4.
Yes, exactly. It's a quick outfield out there at the beautiful Surrey Village Cricket Ground at Magona. It's a beautiful place to play cricket. Milan to continue his last delivery. Down on one knee again. Huge appeal and umpire raises his finger. And that's the end of Purna's innings. Another wicket for Milan, the leg spinner. This is brilliant bowling. It was not there to sweep. Not the right option. And Leo Cricket Club lost their 4th wicket. And here's the replay. It was a half volley. It was too full. Not the right option.
Yeah, easy decision for the umpire. Pick the wrong length. That's a length that you can really scoop or paddle. You can't play a slog or a conventional sweep shot to that length. Milan picks up his 2nd wicket. 75 for 4.
Eleven overs done. Leo Cricket Club 75 for 4. And we have a change from the other end. Chilaw captain introduced Kevin into the attack.
Interestingly, Ravin, this is the first over of pace we are seeing for the day. Obviously, the wicket is a bit too paced. The paces will have to rely on length and pace variations. But not a bad time to come into the attack, really. 75 for 4. New batter in.
Kamini, you saw the pitch in the morning. You saw the surface in the morning. What are your thoughts on that? There were a little bit of cracks in that?
Not as much as cracks, really. It's just been used before more than once, to be honest. So there are some grass patches in the middle, but good length where it matters. It's quite dry, and yeah, you mentioned about cracks in the sense, but there are a few patches that there you are. You get a good look at the surface.
The new batsman comes in, the Romesh Suranga, the left-handed batter. 2 left-handers in the middle. 9 overs to go. Leo Cricket Club 76 for 4. Nicely played. Quick single. Chance of run out. Another misfield from Chilaw Marians, and it allows Leo Cricket Club to get another single and 2 runs coming in that delivery for Leo Cricket Club, and Romesh also got off his mark.
Yeah, sloppy. batter has already made the ground, so it was unnecessary to send in that return, and wicketkeeper was nowhere near the stumps. These extra runs on a wicket that is not easy to make runs, Rubin. You can't really give freebies, can you? Slower delivery, nicely played. Just drops it in front. At times these sides, when they're fielding first, they miss a thing or two. They don't understand that all these runs will come to effect at the end of the game. Particularly on a docile surface like this. Pace off.
So far, it's a decent over from Kevin. Just conceding only 4 runs. On the other hand, Nethma is playing a gem of innings for Leo Cricket Club. Otherwise, they would have been in a big trouble now. 30 of 23 deliveries. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Kevin with the ball in hand. Another slow delivery. This is really good bowling from Kevin. How important it is to change up the pace in the shortest format of the game, Gamini.
Yeah, no matter what the conditions are, but here, like I said, this surface have been used before, so pace off will be just as nearly becomes your stock ball. Short fine leg, short third. So you can't really give pace on, and that's seam up delivery. Still gets a single. 81 for 4 after 12.
This is the batting card of Leo Cricket Club. Couldn't make into a big one. Gitmin and Nashan lost their wickets earlier. And Nethma and Neluka batted really well together, but Neluka got a soft dismissal and got out 23 runs. And right now, 4 deliveries. Leg spinner Milan to continue. Another easy single for Ramesh. Milan has been brilliant so far. Got 2 wickets, just conceding 24 runs.
Yeah, spinners going to play a major part on this surface. Ruin, there's no doubt about that. We've just seen 1 over out of 13. It's been all spin. You look at the batting card. The 2 openers got off to a disastrous start, didn't they? Chewed a lot of deliveries. First 4 overs, they only scored less than 10 runs, while the ball was new. But the middle order has been very effective. They've been able to rotate the strike very effectively, and that's another very good single. Oh, that'll be wide.
Signal as a wide. The first extra run from the leg spinner Milan. It's been very economical so far. Not a bad spell at all. Into his last over. Over his delivery. Another. Two left-handers in the middle, Ramesh and Nethma. Ramesh on 5, just facing 5 deliveries. It's a really good delivery. Went away from the leg spinner, went away from the left-hander. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, the top spinner from The leggy. The bounce. Quicker through the pitch in line. That was the question.
It was clearly going down the leg. A good mix-up from Milan. It's pitch in line, but it's definitely going down the leg. That's the end of his spell. A really, really good spell from Milan, the leg spinner. 2 wickets and 26 runs. A brilliant spell from Milan. And that's the end of 13th over. Leo Cricket Club 84 for 4. The medium fast bowler Kevin to continue from the other end. He bowled a really decent over in the last over. Just conceded 6 runs only. With Pakana on strike. Another slow delivery. He's been mixing up his pace here and there. It's been pretty effective so far, Gamini.
Yeah, like I mentioned before, I think on a surface like this, there's the Leo dugout or the pavilion. Yet the slower ball will become basically a stock ball, really, particularly at the end of the innings as the ball gets older. Another slow one.
Was back of the hand this time. Another single for Ned Makaranaratne. This is good mix up from Kevin. He's been very economical so far, just conceding 8 runs. On the other hand, Ramesh, just 5 of 8 deliveries. He needs to rotate the strike. Dot balls always builds that pressure on the other batter. This time, another quick single. It was another off-cutter from Kevin.
Yeah, I don't think Chilaw Marians will mind about singles at this stage. You're coming to the business end of the innings and 6 runs per over from here will get them to around that 130, 140 mark, which Chilaw Marians will trust themselves to chase, really. Changing the field. There's a deep point in place. Pace on and nicely played. With minimum effort. Much needed boundary for Leo.
This is brilliant batting from Ned Makaranaratne. Knew where the gaps are exactly and guided it nicely toward the gap of third man. Played it really late, but very effective. Really good batting from Ned Makaranaratne. He's on to 37 of 28 deliveries. He's in charge of Leo's batting today. They struggled a bit in the first few overs.
A few locals have turned up, Rubin, being a holiday today. Good comeback. Yeah, it's a long weekend.
Do you have any other plans, Gavini, for the long weekend coming up?
Unfortunately, I'm sitting on this chair. Otherwise, I would have had a lot of plans. So 90 for 4. Can they finish with a flourish? Coming down the track. Places with soft hand. Just a single 14 completed, 91 for 4.
Six more overs to go in this innings. Leo Cricket Club 91 for 4.
Here's Shantilaratna in the middle. He's the head coach of Chilaw Marians and his supporting staff. Gets across, places nicely. Will they come back for the second? Yep. That's good batting. Wow. Did he do a hammy then?
Was struggling a bit earlier as well. That's Makanaratna. On to 40 of 31 deliveries now. The partnership 18 of 19 deliveries. Almost run a ball. This will be a really interesting passage of play for both teams. Another quick single. Easily made it. Sasanga continuing his last over of the spell. Already got a wicket as well.
Yeah, it's no surprise that they are using a lot of spinners to do the bulk of the work. Again, nicely placed. Might be another couple here. Oh. Nethma, 41 of 32, decided against it. This is very similar to Dambagoda, Rubin. This facility was built in mid 2000 and 2007. Yeah, Kushil Gunasekara, this is his brainchild, and there was a lot of support from UK. There was a match played here with the international players from both UK and Sri Lanka. Initially it started as a project to support the village as well.
Another quick single for Ramesh. Decent over so far. As Gamini mentioned, singles won't hurt Chilaw at this stage. 140 will be a good score to chase down from Chilaw's point of view. This time another single for Nethma Karunaratne. And that's the end of 15th over. Leo Cricket Club 98 for 4.
.98 for 4 with 5 overs to come. As you saw that graphic just before, just the 2 dot balls. The last 3 overs, and 10 runs from here will get them to 148, which will be very competitive as Sethika joins me. After deciding to bat first, this is a very funny surface here at Magona. In the morning you'll be deceived by the color of it, but at times as the afternoon approaches, the wicket gets settled and starts to come on. So batting will be a lot easier. Right arm off spinner Arosha being introduced to the attack.
A bowling change from Chilaw Marians. It's in a decent position. Net Makanuratha swings his arms. Swing and a miss from Net Makanuratha. 43 of 35 deliveries. Doing really well out there in the middle for Leo Cricket Club from the beginning. Although they are 4 down for 98. It's another good delivery outside the off stump. A quick single from Net Makanuratha. He's dealing it with singles and doubles. And a good supporting role from Romesh as well.
Yeah, I think Romesh will be the one that will have to make a decision to take an extra risk or two. There he goes against the turn towards the onside. It's in the gap. But has come back for the second, easily made. Once again, Netma. There's 100 for Leo, 101. Yeah, very soon both batters will have to take the risk of going hard at the ball. But here Netma has been the set batter. Satika Romesh will have to take the responsibility to look for those boundaries.
Exactly, Gamli. Romesh have to hold his end up at the non-strikers end, and this time a couple of bounces to the fence from Romesh. A welcome boundary for Leo Cricket Club as soon as they reach the 100. Romesh down on one knee. Let's take another closer look. Look at that, right on his arc. Cleared the gap between the two fielders and couple of bounces to the fence. That's a welcome boundary.
Yeah, well placed. Knew exactly where the fielders were. There's a huge gap between deep square leg and deep mid wicket. So if you take the ball early, you'll be able to place that ball into that gap. He goes straight at this time. Straight to long on and gone.
What a breakthrough for Chilaw Marians. The next delivery, right after hitting a boundary, straight to the fielder's hand, and he has to walk back to the pavilion. This is what happens. A shorter delivery, tries to free his arms, but ended up finding the fielder's hand. Safe pair of hands from Chilaw Marians to send Romesh back to the pavilion. 5 down now. Romesh Suranga, 14 of 15. Courtesy Arosha. An important breakthrough for Chilaw Marians here. And a good approach from the captain as well, bringing Arosha to the attack to his very first over. Not a good approach from the batter. After hitting for a boundary, you have to read the mindset of the bowler. So anyway, he will not bowl another delivery same as the previous one for you to hit. So you have to read the bowler's mind really well and try to take it down towards the leg side or offside for a single and rotate the strike. But Romesh took the wrong approach. As soon as he found the middle of the bat, he tried the same region for the next delivery as well, which was not a successful decision in the previous delivery.
Well, you have come to a stage that you'll pretty much want to have a go at every delivery, really. Salindu Pathirana, the left-hander, the new batter. He's at the non-strikers end. So 105 for 5. 4 overs to come. Kevin back into the attack. 2 overs, 13. Not bad at all. Once again, a slower delivery. That has been He struck ball in the first 2 overs as well, Satika, pays off.
Exactly, the change of phase has been the key factor for Kevin. He's wearing his pace and testing the batter here. Netma Karuratne is doing well on 45 of 37 deliveries. And now the left-hander, Salindu, for Leo Cricket Club in at 6. That's a fuller delivery from Kevin. Just a gentle push for a single. The current run rate 6.49. 130, 140 will be their target from here onwards. Will be more than that.
Yeah, what they'll be looking for is to improve that run rate from 6.5 to probably 7.5. For that, they need 2 big overs. Opportunity. Will they come back for the second? You bet they will. Salindu, understanding the fact that you need to bring Netma, who's on 47, back on strike to a good enough start to make that 1 into 2. One 6-4 force. He's maintained that consistency for Leo. He's been one of the go-to batters in this lineup.
A good seam movement from Kevin as well. Angling it across the batsman Netma Karuratne. Just a single there, moves to 48. A well-composed innings so far. Aiming to a half century here. He's been the set batter for Leo Cricket Club so far. Understanding his responsibilities. He's building up his innings really well out there the middle. All you need is support from the non-striker. Another gentle push towards the long on. The fielder set this down and sent it back. Another single for Salindu.
Nets on the board, 1-1-1. Runs off every delivery in this over. 4 singles and a double. Can he make this over a very good one, a productive one with a boundary? Goes straight, and that's a good hit. 1-2 bounces over the rope. Yeah, that's 4 will get his well-deserved half century for Netma.
What a brilliant innings from Netma Karuratne since the morning. Clears over the top of the bowler's head. Netma Karuratne, well-composed innings, 52 runs from 40 deliveries. Appreciation from his teammates. Under pressure. What a knock. 17 done, 115 for the loss of 5. What a brilliant shot. What a way to bring up his half century. Straight down the ground. Couple of bounces to the fence. Just over the bowler's head. As you said, Garman, it was a productive over. That spoils the over. Last ball, a boundary from Netma. They're in a good position, decent position, both the teams now. 3 overs to go.
Yeah, 10 coming off that last over, Satika. So, yeah, 3 overs. 10 and over will give them 145, which will be a very competitive total on a surface like this with 2 pairs.
So outside the off stump, he stretched his arms straight to the field at Lung off for a single. Now, I would like to see the approach from Netma Karuratne after bringing up his half century. Will he try to use his long handle? Yes, as I correctly said, Netma Kanarath is trying to accelerate in these innings. Innovation at its best.
Yeah, very nice hit that. Very good piece of batting. Knowing that the bowler is looking to bowl outside the stumps, because he did score a boundary and he was dropped at mid long on the over before. So outright the opponent on that occasion, didn't he, Netma, knowing that the bowler will go wide of the stumps, playing the angles. It's all about angles in T20 cricket if you're going to be 360 players. So the execution was there and the intent was there. So good cricket all round.
Yeah, a very good cricket being displayed by Netma Kanarath, 56 of 41. Knowing what he's capable of this time, a shorter delivery straight to the fielder. And that's an important wicket for Chilaw Marians. They got their big fish down on their pocket. What a moment to celebrate. Netma Kanarath has to depart.
Yeah, it was there to be hit, a length ball. But couldn't get the gap, could he? Yeah, miscued. He was dropped in that, 2 overs ago, the same position, but this time he holds on to it. So another opportunity to minimize the damage. Netma Kanarath, the standout performer for Leo, 56. They are 124-6.
Appreciation from his teammates for the wonderful innings that he has brought up for Leo Cricket Club. 56 runs. Under so much of pressure after losing quick wickets in the power play, Netma stood up really well for Leo Cricket Club with a magnificent half century.
Prasad, the new batter, the left-hander, can hit a very long ball. Prasad Asanka.
Not delivery to start straight away. Arosha picking up his second wicket in this his second over. Not a tall lad, but pitching up in the right areas, creating pressure to the batsman. It has been his key factor for Arosha. 5 extras so far. 121 for 6. 2 more overs to go after this last delivery. This time straight down the ground. A valiant effort from the fielder. A couple of runs for Salindu. And that brings up to the end of the 18th over, 123 for the loss of 6. The last 30 balls, 39 runs, 2 wickets and 4 boundaries. It's been a productive 5 overs for both the teams. In terms of Leo, They made it for 39 runs, and Chilaw Marians grabbed up 2 wickets. This is how Netma Kanuratha stood up from the morning. Shots all around the ground, proving that he's a 360 player. Trying different angles, some late shots. 56 of 42, a well-composed innings with so much of experience and delightful shots as well.
Yeah, from those highlights, Sathika, you could see there was power, there was deft touch. So made the bowlers think about their line and length, which you require in a T20 format. Kevin, his last over, none for 24 so far. 11 balls to come. Salindu suddenly has the responsibility to look for boundaries. Up in the air, it will be an easy catch. Nicely taken.
Very well taken from the fielder. Straight to the fielder's hand, the bucket hands, and a safe pair of hands from the fielder, Chilaw Marians. Salindu has to walk back to the pavilion. He's trying to clear the infield, but ended up in the hands. Look at that. Straight up in the air, well judged. A good running catch from the fielder. 7 down for Leo Cricket Club. Salindu Pathirana walks back to the pavilion. 5 runs from 5 deliveries. A runner ball from Salindu.
Sudhara Dakshina, the new batter, right-hander. Well, he'll have to go hard from the very first ball. Again, a loopier, slow ball. It was slower than a spinner, really, from Kevin. You know, you've got to be tactically smart, Sathika, at this stage of the innings. You know that the pacey stock ball has become the slower ball, so you'll have to basically wait for the slower ball rather than the quicker ball. If the pace is offered, obviously you look to help it along. But right now, if I'm batting out there in the middle, my intention will be to wait for the slow one.
Exactly. The change of phase has been an important factor here. Oh, balled him. Straight through the gates. Kevin took down his man. What a brilliant delivery. Straight through the defenses it goes. The batsman was castled. 2 wickets in the over. We have to take another closer look. Look at that. Creating that angle. An off-cutter. Straight through the gates. And he picks up his man. 8 down for Leo Cricket Club. Prasad has walked back to the pavilions. Just 2 runs of 4 deliveries. Courtesy Kevin. Eight balls to go in this first innings for Leo Cricket Club, winning the toss and electing to bat first. 125 on the scoreboard for the loss of 8 wickets. Supun Jeevan, the right-handed batsman. Oh, back of hand, a slower delivery. He's dealing with slower deliveries, Gamini Kevin. All the time, he tries to vary the pace and invites the batter to hit him off.
Yeah, not a bad ploy, really, under the conditions. 2 for 2, 2 for 26. His figure's decent. Sudhar Again, a short delivery. He's got a deep mid wicket, so just the one. That'll be the end of Kevin's spell. 2 for 27 off 4 overs. Leo Cricket Club, after deciding to bat first, 127 for 8.
A fabulous spell from Kevin. Just 2 wickets, 27 runs, a very economical, creating pressure for the batsman. He's known for his pace variation, sure. Those leg cutters, off cutters, the back of the hand deliveries. The last 30 balls, just 36 runs, 4 wickets. That's impressive from Chilaw Marians. They have picked up 4 wickets in the last 5 overs. Almost 1 for each. Except the 2 wickets which Kevin picked up in the previous over. We're down to the last over, the final over of this encounter. Leo Cricket Club winning the toss and batting first. Timira has been brought back into the attack. Spin to start the innings and spin to end the innings off. At this stage, 140 will be a good score, Gamini, isn't it?
Yeah, they need a couple of boundaries to get there, don't they? 127. There's a deep mid wicket, deep square leg, long on the onside. Goes for a big one, but didn't have the timing. It was a length ball, but it just couldn't capitalize on it, could he? So 3 fielders on the... Well, 2 fielders on the offside inside the ring. Short third and short point. Short fine leg and extra cover. Just at the edge of the circle, so... Wow. Inside edge, just the one.
It's a good bowling from Timira. Creating pressure now on the batsmen. Sudhar and Supun, both are new batters for the middle now. They have to give it a good end for the Leo Cricket Club. Just 4 deliveries to go. Something around 140 will be a very good score. A full toss, but finds the fielder straight to the long off fielder, just a single.
Decent figures once again, although he hasn't picked up a wicket yet, Timira. None for 8 of 2.3. Again, fuller length. Oh, fumble. Will they come back? Oh, yes, now. And gone.
Confusion now there in the middle. What has happened? Lack of communication between the batters.
If they've taken it in the first place, there was 2 runs in it. But indecisive, weren't they? One wanted the second, the other one didn't. And at this stage of the innings, Satika, you got to pretty much run for everything, don't you?
Exactly, Gamini. There was a second there for sure. The lack of communication has led for another wicket. 9 down for Leo Cricket Club now. 131 on the board. The last man out there in the middle, Gayan. 2 more deliveries to go. They have to give it a good end for this over. 2 deliveries remaining. Maybe 2 boundaries will take them to 140s. Missed it. Swing and a miss from Supun. That was a brilliant delivery from Timira. Good follow on. Straight outside the off stump. It turned back in. Couldn't find the middle of the blade. And these are the fall of wickets. The first one felt at 9. This time Fuller. The last delivery. Will they come back for a second? No. Just a single to end the innings off. So 132 is what they have got on the scoreboard. The Leo Cricket Club winning the toss and batting first.
Yeah, Yeah, they were 2 for 61 at one stage, weren't they? And there was a very nice partnership of 51 runs for the third wicket. They were looking pretty much around 160 at that stage, but take nothing away from the bowling and the fielding from Chilaw Marians. They've done well. And the other factor that I've noticed, Sathika, as the ball gets older, it's not easy. There is no pace really for a batter to take the bowlers on. So that will be a factor when Chilaw Marians look to chase his total of 134 or 133. They'll be looking to make the maximum out of that first power play while the ball is new and when the seam is hard. So yeah, it'll be an interesting tactical battle. 133. Well, it's not challenging, but it's they had a disaster start, didn't they, Leo? 11. So nothing really happened in the early part, but then Netma, the centerpiece of this innings, 56 of 42. Neluka played, Poon and Ramesh got to the double figures, but not much to write home about when it comes.
Take a close look where the game was a little before 20 overs done. One Arosh, Kevin, Milan, Shia, 2 wickets each, and Chanaka pick breakthroughs, and only Milan and Kevin, and also Sasaki, and 5 extras, not more than that, and at 11, so some quick wickets, and the target is 133 for Chilaw Marians when we come back. Here's the highlights. That was the first one to go down. Here's the second one. 2 quick wickets in quick succession, and thereafter it was all about Netman Karnarov and Neluka building up that partnership. They saw the ball as a football, bisecting the gaps, building up the innings brilliantly. And the big fish, it was Netma Karnaratne. Shots all around the ground. Some superior shots, and this one was the third wicket to down. It was Neluka, and thereafter they were in a collapse. Then the wicket starts falling. Only Netma Karnaratne made up his half century. A well-composed innings, a confident boost campaigner. Netma Karnaratne, the former Anand, the captain, and this was the delivery that sent him off. Effortless timing from Netma Karnaratne. He timed it really well. He saw where the fielders were. Overall display from both the teams at the end of 21. Kevin picking up 2 wickets in his last over. The game shifted. Without that, Leo would have been ended on 140s. And those run-outs, lack of communication between the two batters. And it's a wrap from here at the Surrey grounds. The target is 133 runs when we come back after a short break. Hello and a very warm welcome. We are back here at Sare Grounds, Magona, for the interesting battle between Chilaw Marians and the Leo. And the target is 133 runs from 120 deliveries for the Chilaw Marians. Leo Club winning the toss and batting first in the early morning. Made 100 Sare Grounds and the target is 133. We are down to the second innings. I've got Rubin with me. A very good afternoon, Rubin.
Very good afternoon, Satika. Very good afternoon to all the viewers out there. We are witnessing the Tier B T20 match between Leo Cricket Club and Chilaw Marians. Batting first, Leo Cricket Club posted 132 runs on board. Netma Karunaratne, the leading run scorer for Leo Cricket Club today.
It was a balanced first innings for both the teams. Just 132 runs on the board. As we reckoned in the early morning, 140, 145 would be an ideal score. But they only managed to get 132 runs. But even if you bowl correctly here, you can surely take your team off the line.
Exactly, Satika. You were right. We were expecting 140, 150, something around. But still, it's a good score. It's a slow wicket. There was something for spinners out there. Leo skipper with the ball in hand to start the proceedings. We'll start with the new ball. Interestingly, both teams started their innings with spinners.
It's been a spinner's paradise here. As we saw, there were some cracks in the pitch as well. As the sun is melting down, they will be open and it will be very good surface for the spinners to battle it on here. That's why both the teams are trusting their spinners to start the first few overs. We saw that.
Move spinner Supun, the skipper, to continue the first over. Here we go. A good start. Outside it, but no chance for a run.
Right on the money by the captain. Arosh and Kevin, the two opening batsmen for Chilaw Marians. That's a gentle push, and that's the first runs of the blade in this run chase from Kevin. Correction, it was Arosh. The interesting factor, Rovin Arosh Situmina being the most run scorer of the Major Club T20 tournament so far. It's an interesting battle between Arosh and the bowlers of Leo Cricket Club.
Kevin Samuel on strike, the left-hander. He bowled decently well enough today. Got a wicket as well. Bowled a lot of cutters. Bowled a lot of leg cutters. Didn't give any pace at all. It's a slow surface, that's what you have to do. When the faster bowlers, they have to keep it up tight.
Interesting to see him as an opener. A frustration out there in the middle. Just a single. We saw some fielding mistakes from Chilaw Marians when they were fielding. They cost a couple of runs when they were bowling. Exactly. The fielding is the most important thing when it comes to the T20 format. You have to cut it down each and every delivery that comes towards you. Another single.
Should have been stopped by the bowler. You need a better effort when you are restricting a total like 133. So they have to be on top of this game to win this game. Because they just scored 132 runs.
Oh, what a brilliant delivery. Straight away the finger goes up. And that's the first wicket down for Chilaw Marians. The captain strikes in the very last delivery of the first over. What a piece of a delivery that was from the captain. Brilliant start to the first over.
Came with the arm. Nip in nip back into the bowler. Look at that. Came sharply into the batter. No chance for Kevin Samuel. And that's the first wicket of Chilaw Marians. They lost the opener, left-hander Kevin Samuel.
That was plumbed in front of the wicket. A brilliant breakthrough to start the over off. 3 for 1 after 1 over done. Nawaz, the new batsman. We are into the second over. 130 runs behind. Chilaw Marians lost their first wicket in the very first over.
A very good start for Leo Cricket Club. The new bowler Prasad comes into the attack. Seems like another spinner from the other end. Both teams did the same thing. Both are going with the same strategy. This time a slow left arm spinner comes into the attack. Prasad Asanka. Left-hander Arush on strike.
Left-hander to the left-hander. A good battle here. Nicely cuts it down. Oh, is that another one? They are celebrating the Chilaw Marians. And that's another wicket down. An unnecessary attempt from the batter. 2 down. This is not accepted here.
It's exactly a good bit of piece of fielding from Leo Cricket Club. There was not a single. Got the ball quickly and delivered really well to the wicket keeper. And brilliant throw as well. And that's the second wicket of Chilaw Marians. This is really good piece of cricket from Leo Cricket Club. Got 2 early wickets. Cherry on top for Leo Cricket Club.
What a way to start the second over. Prasad, the very first delivery. The second wicket down. 2 quick wickets in 2 quick successions. It was the new batsman Farweez Nawaz has to walk back to the pavilion without scoring.
The new batter comes into the middle. Kasun Vidura, the left-hand batter. 2 quick wickets for Leo Cricket Club, defending a low total. A very good start for Leo Cricket Club. 2 early wickets. They are on top at the moment.
Surely now the pressure is on Chilaw Marians. They have lost their quick the 2 wickets. Arosh is still out there in the middle, being the highest run scorer of the tournament. He has to play a good role here. And inside edge. I mean, the batters are in a hurry, Ruvin, for sure.
They have to rotate the strike. That's what Netma Karnarada did when he was in the middle. He was rotating the strike really well and putting the bad balls away. That's what Netma Karnarada did. That's why he got to that 50-run mark. It's another dot delivery. Pressure is mounting up. Not a good start for Chilaw Marians. I was talking about how Netma Karnarada did that. He was rotating the strike really well and putting the pressure on bowlers. Another dot delivery. This is hat-trick of dot deliveries from Prasad. What a start for his over. What a start for the innings from Leo Cricket Club. They are on top at the moment.
Indeed, a very good start from Prasad. 4 dot deliveries, including a wicket. There you go, another very good delivery, right on the money. Drives towards the extra cow fielder. Can he finish this off in style?
I can understand Kasum's feelings right now, probably going through a little bit of nerves for sure. But they have to rotate the strike, that is the most important thing. This time, Guided it nicely towards long on. Managed to get a single, and that's the end of second over. Chilaw Marians 4 for 2. The new batter, Kasun and Arosh on strike. In a deep trouble, Chilaw Marians in a deep trouble right now. Lost 2 early wickets.
The captain has taken the ball in his hand for the second consecutive time. Supun picking up the first wicket for Leo Cricket Club. Continuing his bowling spell. That's another good delivery outside the off some straight to the fielder.
Talking about rotating the strike, it doesn't matter what format you are playing, you have to rotate the strike. Because you're not chasing a big total. It's a tight wicket. It's a slow surface. So you have to rotate the strike, because when spinners come on top, the pressure is going to build up, and then you're going to lose wickets. So what you have to do is you have to rotate the strike.
Exactly. The dot balls build up the pressure. Exactly, Robin. As you correctly said, now the batter should look forward to rotate the strike, and it's not all about dealing with boundaries. You have to rotate the strike and to control yourself out there in the middle. Look at that.
Going down the leg. Another good delivery. Pulled with the arm. Came back sharply. Look at that. He was using that wide crease as well and bowled with that arm. Really good bowling. Really good. This time goes over in the infield. Just a single. Usually this ground, the Surrey is known for that fast outfield, but this time it was something different.
Eye-catching shot, but didn't have enough legs to go towards the boundary. Anyway, brilliant stroke from the batter. A good shot, a nice-looking shot.
That was a really good approach. He tried to do something different. Another dot delivery to end the over. Pressure is mounting up. Chilaw Marians after 3 overs, 5 for 2. Kasun on strike. Just 2 runs off 10 deliveries. The left arm spinner to continue. Another dot delivery. They have to rotate the strike. Otherwise, they'll be in trouble. They'll be in a deep trouble. The left armer, Prasad, to continue. Another over. 2 spinners have done their job brilliantly so far. Not letting the batters to go for a big one. This time, finally a single for Kasun.
Still, they haven't scored a boundary at the Chilaw Marians.
Sadika, do you remember when Leo was batting, they also lost a couple of early wickets. But Nethma and the right-hander, they were rotating the strike well. And this time goes aerial. Straight to the fielder at square leg. And that's another wicket for Chilaw Leo Cricket Club. That's what I was talking. When you play dot balls, you're going to build up the pressure. And then Leo Cricket Club managed to get another wicket. This is a loose stroke from Arosha, the man in form. Try to go aerial, but not timed that well enough and found the fielder at square leg. Another soft dismissal for Chilaw Marians, and they lost the wicket of Arosha, the man in form.
3 wickets down for...
Didn't give any room for the batters to clear their arms. 2 experienced bowlers from both ends doing their job perfectly for the Chilaw for Leo Cricket Club.
In a great trouble now, Chilaw Marians. They lost their 3 wickets, the top order batters.
The new man in Darshaka, the right hand batter. He has a big job to do today. His team is in a deep trouble. He has to play that long innings.
A lot of work for Chilaw Marians. Losing their 3 wickets in the top order. Chasing a target of 133 runs. Spinners doing it for both the teams. Another good shot straight to the fielder. Dot deliveries build up the pressure.
They should take the advantage of the power play as well. Only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Only Arosha tried to do something different, but he couldn't time that well. But the approach was right, because only 2 fielders out that circle. You have to take a chance, because when the pressure is mounting up, you never know what will happen.
Exactly. 2 more overs to go. Down for just 8 runs for Chilaw Marians, chasing a target of 133 runs here. Leo Cricket Club on top. The required rate is climbing up, 7.81 runs per over. From here onwards, 2 more overs to go in the power play. Spin to continue from both the ends, as we saw, Ruvin, from both the teams. The approaches are clear, the intentions are also clear. They're going to take the maximum use of their spinners in the squad and let them bowl the maximum number of overs. Again, the captain has taken the ball in his hand for this 3rd over. Now the question has been dropped down to 125 runs from 96 deliveries.
Yes, it's really interesting. He's continuing his 3rd over within the power play as well. Another dot delivery. This is not good from Chilaw Marians' point of view. They've been building that pressure. 2 new batters in. They're still struggling to pick the bowlers. Another quick single, chance for an out in the bowler's end. It was a really close call, but umpire is silent out there. So the chance was created by the fielder.
A tough decision for the umpire as well. It was really close. Look at that. Look, not a good throw though. Oh,
He's gone.
that was a tough decision. So it's
Yes,
not
exactly.
really it's not really easy for the umpire to watch it live and give a decision. So we have to give the credit for the umpire. It's a really hard decision to judge it out there in the field.
Yes, 100% Satika. It was a hard decision. Chilaw Marians had some fortune. It was fortunate with that delivery, and it's time. Just another single. Those things could happen, Sadika, when you are playing in these conditions. And actually, I have to mention, it's really hot out there for these fielders, probably having a hard time, but they're giving it all for Leo Cricket Club. Already got 3 wickets, fielding really well. Fielding has been brilliant compared to Chilaw Marians. Leo Cricket Club, they have been on top. Fielding is one thing that I've noticed from Leo Cricket Club. They're very energetic, always on alert. This is what you need when you are defending a low total.
It's another good delivery right on the top. Supun, the captain of Leo Cricket Club, making it for the Leo Cricket Club.
Look at the numbers from Supun. What a brilliant spell so far, just conceding 5 runs. Look at the comparison. Leo Cricket Club just 17 runs, not too far away from Chilaw Marians as well. And that's the end of 5th over. Chilaw Marians 10 for 3. We have a change in the com box. We have our very own Gamini Pereira with us. Welcome back, Gamini.
Yeah, what a terrific start for Chilaw Marians, or Leos for that matter. 10 for 3, easily could have had the 4th. Very unlucky not to be given run out. Last 30 balls, you can see the stats, the complete domination. 10 runs, 3 wickets. Like I said, very unlucky not to have the 4th.
Gamini, if you were batting right now, what would you have done differently than Chilaw Marians?
That's exactly what I would do. Go hard at the ball, because unless you have a real crack at it. Another opportunity. See their fielder well. You just can't wait things to happen. You just have to trust your skills, and because suddenly the equation has risen up to around 7 runs per over. So as the ball gets older, it's going to get slower and lower. And terrific throw.
It was a close call. Really good feeling from Leo Cricket Club. They've been on top from the first ball. This time goes offside. Got the gap between two fielders. And 4 runs for Chilaw Marians. This will reduce their pressure for sure.
That's good batting. I know they've lost 3 wickets, but they need to try and make use of this power play, get few boundaries. There's a big difference in body language. There's a side that have won 3 out of 4 who are on the field, and the batting side won just 1 out of 4. Chilaw Marians. Yeah, just go for it. Just play the field.
This time down on one knee, guided it towards square leg. 2 easy runs. So far it's a good over from Chilaw Marians' point of view. 8 runs coming in the first 3 deliveries. 3 more deliveries to go. This is the approach that we need to see from Chilaw Marians, and it's a last over of the power play as well. 2 fielders outside the circle. This time straight to the fielder at point.
Yeah, Prasad has been pretty good so far in this competition. I think in all games that Leo's played, he's bowled his full. Oh, it's a terrific shot. Nice shot. Oh, go on the distance too. That's what you need. At times you just don't have to belt it past the bowler all the time. Just use the speeds. Just like that.
Again, down on one knee. Exactly knew where the fielders are. Fine leg was up. Square leg was up. Just guided it towards deep square leg and got 6 runs for himself. Used the pace really well. This is really good batting from Chilaw Marians. Different approach compared to first few overs. Still they need 109 runs to win this match. One more ball to go in this power play, first power play.
Yeah, the mid-wicket field has been moved to square leg. Short square leg has come to a short mid-wicket position. Oh, missed out. Definitely missed out. Room outside the off stump. Nevertheless, it's a good over. 14 off it. End of the first power play, 24 for 3.
baller. 13. Jersey number 13.
Head of 6 overs, Chilaw Marians 24 for 3. Not a good start for Chilaw Marians so far. Leo Cricket Club defending a low total. Managed to get 3 early wickets. We didn't see any pace at all, Gamini. New bowler coming in. Romesh Suranga. Right arm off spinner.
Yeah, the difference between runs required and balls to be bowled, it's 24. So that's 4 hits. You got 109. Sorry, you got what? 24, 6 to 36. You got nearly 90 deliveries to get 4 boundaries to reach that gap. And you can just do that for about 4 or 5 overs and still keep that margin for 24. It's not a huge total that they are chasing. I know they've lost 3 wickets, so there's a bit of pressure on these batters, but yeah, Romesh is another bowler for Leo who has been terrific in this competition so far.
This is exactly Gamini. Now they have to rotate the strike, minimize the dot balls and put the bad ball away. This time try to do something different. Off the edge, just a single for the right-hander.
Yeah, I don't mind that from Darshaka, trying to be unpredictable as possible. It will put enough pressure on the bowler. It will create a bit of doubt on him. Just a 2 singles so far.
This time went straight. Good delivery from Ramesh. Just giving 2 runs so far. The left-hander Kasun is struggling a bit. Just 6 runs of 19 deliveries. He needs to rotate the strike. A quick single this time.
Yeah, Kasun will have to play a big part. You know, he's only 7 of 20. You can't just chew up deliveries and Darshak to do the work by himself, really. He needs to come to the party, at least 1 of every delivery, and get Darshak on strike. This time up in the air and over. Like I said, I don't mind him doing that. You know, bowler will have to rethink about his speed of the delivery, about the length and the line. This time, Darshaka had the right idea and the execution.
Exactly, Gamini. Innovation at its best. Really good batting from Darshaka. Being unpredictable. Bowler had no clue. And he went after it. Really good batting from Darshaka. 21 of just 12 deliveries. He's the one who's making a small change in this innings for Chilaw Marians. They were struggling a bit in the first 5 overs. Then Darshaka came in and played few shots all around the park. Played few sweeps. And this time it was a reverse sweep. 1 more delivery to go in this over. Another single to end the over. 8 runs coming in that over. Healthy over for Chilaw Marians. After 7, 32 for 3. This is what Chilaw Marians needs to get. Will need 101 runs to win this match. We have a game on our hands. Chilaw Marians and Leo Cricket Club. Leo Cricket Club batting first. Managed to get 132 runs on board. And now they are defending a low total and already got 3 wickets. And a new bowler from the other end. Sudhara, the left arm spinner, coming from the other end.
hangs on the back foot, race towards long on. And Kasun being the left-hander, he will need to start dominating the left-arm orthodox spinners and put a lot of pressure.
Yes, exactly, that's what Nethma Karnarana did. Then he was batting against that left-arm spinner. He took the left-arm spinner and even the leg spinner as well. It's a good opportunity for Kasun to prove himself against the left-arm spinner Sudhara. This time he guided it towards mid-wicket. Another single for Chilaw Marians.
28 off 23 partnership. Out of the 28 runs, Darshaka has contributed 23. I know they're only chasing a small target, Ruben, but 8 off 21 is not acceptable.
Down on one knee, played it nicely towards mid-wicket region. That's what Darshika has been doing. He's been using the pace, being unpredictable, and that's a dugout of Chilaw Marians.
It comes out of that winning habit, really. When a side is performing, oh, that's better. That's a very nice shot. Nicely executed towards point. There was pace on, and just the hands. The key to it was, see how he gets into position very early. It comes under a premeditated category, this reverse hit and the reverse sweep. You can't wait for the bowler to release the ball and then get into position. You need to do it while he's in the motion, and maybe he's 3/4 of the action. That's good. Good batting. Boundary, and then might be, second. Oh, he'd have been gone by a mile.
Exactly, he was going for that second run. Would have been gone. They had 2 close calls so far. But anyways, they were really fortunate. 9 runs coming in this over so far. This is the replay. Not a bad throw as well. You needed that direct hit. He was gone by a mile, Gamede.
Yeah, sometimes it's T20 cricket, you need a bit of luck. You got to be forward enough to make decisions, and luck comes your way. You're right in it. This has been a terrific over. 4 singles, a 2 and a boundary. 10 off. Sudhara's first over. Chilaw Marians 42 for 3.
A very crucial passage of play for both teams. Chilaw Marians, they need 91 runs of 72 deliveries. Still chaseable, even though they lost 3 early wickets. Darshaka and Kasun building that innings slowly. Especially Darshaka has been unpredictable, playing shots all around the park.
Yeah, just the 2 overs ago, Rovin, that gap between balls and runs required was 24. So in 2 overs, they've cut their margin by 3. So now it's 21. Kasun gets to the other end with Stampers through for another single. Yeah, because they've got plenty of overs left. That margin of 21 is quite gettable. These are not difficult batting conditions here at Margona. Obviously, you're going to face a lot of spinners, but as long as you're proactive and you're willing to think out of the box, you're right in it. 1 decent partnership required. Go straight down the ground. Oh, there was definitely 2 in that. Very poor running.
You always need to get the first run hard. There was clearly 2 runs, but couldn't get that second run. They were happy with that single. 2 runs coming in that first 2 deliveries. Chilaw Marians 44 for 3 so far. Romesh, the O-spinner, going against the left-hander Khasun, who's on 16. This time, straight to the fielder and managed to sneak into another single.
Yeah, that's good thinking by Darshaka. He's looking to be as busy as possible. Took a decent start. As soon as he realized that there was a knock-on, took the opportunity to call for a single. So 3 off the first 3. Oh, it was up in the air, off the glove. Very fortunate to be there, Darshaka.
So far, a decent over from Ramesh, just conceding 4 singles. Khasun, who's on 17 of 26 deliveries. Last over, he played that good reverse sweep. He was premeditated that, but still got 4 runs for himself. Let's see what he will do against the off spinner. This time off the edge, try to go over the offside, but managed to get a single.
Yeah, what people don't realize when you watch a game of cricket, Darshak obviously going for that reverse sweep. He's a very strong onside player. Now he played that reverse sweep the previous over, so the bowler will look to compensate and probably bowl straighter. Where Darshak is pretty strong at onside. There you are.
Exactly, Gavini. It's a good, strong leg side player. And happy with the single. And that's the end of the 9th over. Chilaw Marians 48 for 3.
$85 off 66. It's doable. As long as one of these set batters bat deep into the innings. Current rate 5.33. They started the run chase with just over 6.5 runs per over. Darshaka's obviously contribution will be very valuable. They'll be able to do it easy if Darshaka bats for the next 5 overs, because he seems to be the one that he doesn't play a lot of dot ball. So I think realizing that Leo will have to make a change, they've brought pace on Gayan. We've seen a couple of games before that Gayan was not trusted with the new ball, but definitely a weapon with the older ball, simply because he's got the variations up in his armory, the slow ones, the short ones.
For the first time in this innings, we are about to see some pace. Gayan, the right-arm fast bowler, is about to deliver for Leo Cricket Club. They completed 9 overs without a fast bowler. So this is the first time they got the fast bowler into the attack. Mid-off is up in the circle. Only long on is out of the circle. Good start from Gayan, not giving any singles for Chilaw Marians.
Yeah, 3 fielders on the onside. Deep square leg, deep into it, and long on the boundary. So that suggests me that he's going to rely on his slower deliveries, the short ones.
Chilaw Marians.
Might not be a bad idea to bat on off stump, covering your stumps.
Chilaw Marians, they have few more batters to come in. Wicketkeeper Ishan Vithanage. Khasum, the left-hander, 18 of 27 deliveries.
Required run rate, Arvind is 7.88, so just about a boundary every over for Chilaw Marians. 49 for 3. Grande Silva is going to come round the wicket. At this stage, Leo was 61 for 3. So in terms of runs, there are 12 runs in front. It's towards the mid-wicket field there. 50 on the board.
Another single to get the 50-run mark for Chilaw Marians. Partnership, a solid partnership, 44 of 36 deliveries. Mid-off is still inside the circle, so it's an indication that he's not bowling, he's not going to bowl it full. This time, tried to be unpredictable for the right option, because the fine leg was up. He was going to bowl it little bit short because the mid-off is up in the circle. Good option taken by Darshaka, but didn't manage to get bat on it.
Yeah, missed out on that one, didn't he? That was the much needed boundary option, that one. So 2 dot ball suddenly. You got the required rate, climbed up to 8.03. 2 balls to come. Right in the block hole, nicely bowled. Oh, well, hurry! We're gone. Comedy of errors. That is a massive moment, because Darshaka is the one that looked very dangerous, didn't he?
Obviously, Gamini, what have we seen here? We saw everything at this ground today. Look at that, there was no single at all. Brilliant piece of fielding from the field at extra cover, and a good solid throw as well. And wicketkeeper did the rest, and the man in form, Darshaka, scored a good hand for Chilaw Marians. 28 of 21 deliveries. I beg your pardon, 22 deliveries. And that's the end of Darshaka Sandeep's innings. A good solid innings comes to an end. The new batter comes into the middle, Gimhan. It was really unfortunate from Chilaw Marians' point of view. 2 set batters were batting well, especially Darshaka. A very unfortunate way to get out. It was very cheeky, being unpredictable. Played shots all around the park and put Chilaw Marians to a good total and got out in a cheap way. The new batter in, Kimman Rasanjan, the right-hand batter for Chilaw Marians.
It's a very good over from Grande Silva. 2 dot balls, a wicket, form of a run out. Beaten outside the off stump.
Yes, that's the end of 10th over. Chilaw Marians 50 for 4.
So 83 of 60 required rate have climbed just above 8. They're looking for a much needed partnership from here on end. Kasun now suddenly bigger responsibilities on his shoulder. Oh, looking to go across the turn. That was a very productive last 5 overs. 40 runs, 1 wicket, 3 fours. Yeah, that wicket they could have done better than that. Helps it along. Yeah, this is what Kasun cannot afford to do as Setika joins me.
It's been a productive session for Leo Cricket Club. Both the teams balanced, equally shared the last 5 overs. Leo Cricket Club on top, Kasun. Oh, that's a misfield, but no harm done. Just a single, the Gimhan, the new batsman. 4 wickets already down. A good partnership between Darashaka and Kasun, a 44-run partnership. The 4th wicket was fell down at 50. Current run rate 4.78. It's another good delivery. A good over. Ramesh into his 3rd over, very economical, 60 runs so far. Kasun, being the set batsman, has a lot of responsibilities upon his shoulders to take Chilaw Marians over the line. A much important game, a much important win for Chilaw Marians in this league stage.
At least a couple here in the gap. So just a 4 off. Ramesh finishes his 3 overs with none for 18. Chilaw Marians 54 for 4 after 11. So 79 of 54, suddenly Sadika, the required, the equation has risen to 25. Yep. You know, this is why one of these batters can't be complacent. You need to just bat with a positive frame of mind, because the more you play dot balls, it will increase the pressure for the batters to come.
Gayan continuing. A good seam movement. Stretch his arms straight to the middle fielder. A quick single. That's good running. That's good running between wickets by the Chilaw Marians batters. Kasun and Gimman having a good communication out there in the middle. But you need to keep it up until the 15th, 16th over, unless rather losing the communication. We saw some misunderstandings in the Leo Club innings. Interesting approach from Gayan, trying to bowl it outside the off stump. Look at the wicket keep his way outside the off stump. This was charging down the ground, but finds the fielder. Come back for a couple.
Yeah, it's a long boundary down there, 68 yards to be precise, and anything to the fielder's right or left, you've got ample time to cross over for the second. 57 for 4 even Stevens. He's definitely going to go to the wire, this one. Stay tuned, everyone. There's another game to come in the afternoon. This picturesque grounds here at what we call Sari village. Full bunger, straight to deep point. As you can see the background, Satika, those are the rubber trees. You know, this comes under Kalutara district. It's a fruit haven here, this area, this part of the country. There is mangosteen, there is rambutan or lychee that you call it, and then there is papaya, there is tea, there is rubber, there is coconuts. You know, pretty much everything grows here in this part.
Exactly. A lot of pineapples as well. Beautiful environment outside the ground, surrounded by beautiful trees and the greenery.
Yeah, what about all these mango trees that we've got right around the ground here?
Something creates different environment rather than the stadiums in Colombo. Mind relaxing. This time.
Done. That's a terrific shot.
Good work. Very good work from the fielder. Brilliant stuff. Outstanding fielding effort. You need that type of fielding effort in a T20 game. The Leo Club fielder, 21 on his jersey, did a brilliant job.
Yeah, nice done. Definitely saved 2 runs for his team. So the final ball, can Gimhan make use of it? Oh, what a hit. Picked the bones out of that one. Suddenly, it's a very productive over. 6 off the last delivery. Much needed one. Have a look at this. He was on his front foot, wasn't he?
Look at that fetcher out of the stadium. What a brilliant shot. Short and wide with an offer. Just pulled it and sent it off the field. Brilliant end to the over. 12 down, 66 for the loss of 4. Perfect weather in here at Sarai Grounds, Manguna. As you can see, a lot of greenish lush around the ground, surrounded by massive trees, as we earlier spoke about. And what a nice place to be.
He's living his life up on a tree, watching cricket on a holiday.
The required run rate 8.43. Now it's climbing up. Surely they have to accelerate the innings here with 7 more overs to go after this over. Gimman and Kasun. Stand horizontal, backed up towards the mid-wicket region. Just a single there. You need a good over to come out of this situation. Last 12 deliveries, 18 runs. This time a short delivery outside the off stump. Just another single there.
Back in Colombo. Sonal Dinush and Kesara Madhuvanta going nicely. Kesara Nuwanta. Handy little partnership. The lead is 116 for Sri Lanka. Around the 200 mark, it will be very competitive with 2 sessions to go.
It's good running, very good running between the wickets. A precision from the dugout as well. So they're running really well between the wickets. Gavin, as you said, yes, Sri Lanka leading by 116 runs, way ahead of the follow-on, K. Nuwant and Sonal Dinusha. Making it wonderful there at the Colombo at the Sinhalese Sports Club cricket grounds for Sri Lanka. It's the day 5. Back to the game. That was cut nicely by Gimhan. A handy little 22-run partnership between these two players, Kasun and Gimhan. Both trying to find that boundary. Try to use that long handle. Opens up the wicket, clears in field, but straight to the fielder. That's good running.
Yeah, very poor throw. He was off balance. Two twos and 4 singles. So 8 off without really an effort, really. 74 for 4 after 13.
Seven more overs to go. Now the equation has been dropped down to 59 runs from 42 deliveries. Chilaw Marians now need 59 more. On a stage 4 down for 74 runs. Sudhara has been brought back into the attack. He's bowled only 1 over. An expensive one. 10 runs from it. This time coming down the track. Just a single there.
Yeah, there are some locals, like I mentioned before. And this is the match coming up. Preparing their players with the massages and yeah, still hopes are flickering for Chilaw Marians. Still within reach.
Yeah, still it's a gettable target here from here onwards. They have to do the right things at the right time. Chilaw Marians not to lose wickets, and they have to bat really well out there in the middle in order to take them over the line here at the Sare grounds at Margona. Chilaw Marians. The shorter delivery is slow, but finds the fielder. The need of a boundary is expected here.
We have a mark in the 14th over, so pretty much the situation requires a boundary every over. So tactically they need to be smart. The singles will come, but you require boundaries here. Ideally, you would love to score a boundary in the first 2 balls of the over, so that will put a lot of pressure on the bowler and the fielders. It's really the stage that you can't afford to play dot balls. 5.63, the current run rate. Again, a very slow delivery from Sudhara. Well, coming back for the second. Little fumble at long off.
Pressure on for the both sides, both the fielders and batters. Batters need to rush through, and also the fielders need a direct throw, need to direct it to the bowler. 79 runs on the board. Five runs so far from the over. Really economical, Sudhara. The reverse sweep comes in place, but straight to the fielder. Not the direction that he would have wanted. And that's the end of 14th, 79 for the loss of 4.
So 54 required of 36. Exactly 9 runs per over. Gitmin, he brought into the attack to bowl his first over. The off spinner. Kim Han might take a risk or two against the off spinner here. No, quite happy to just work the ball onto the onside for a single.
This time charging down the ground, straight over the field. What a brilliant shot that was from Kasun. He took his dancing shoes on, charging down the ground, go to the pitch of the delivery and fetch it.
Yeah, lovely bat swing. Feet was the key. And the wrist. Got the elevation he wanted. That's not a bad hit down there. So got the pound they wanted. And followed up by a single. So suddenly 8 off 3. Gitmin is under a bit of pressure here. There you are. Leo 95 for 4 at this stage. Chilaw Marians 87. So there's not much in it really.
Yeah, not far away. So close. A gettable target for Chilaw Marians from here onwards. If Kasun can hold his nerves and remain at the crease, surely they will take Chilaw Marians over the line. 88 for the loss of 4. 9 runs over from his first over, Gitmin. That's a good delivery. Very good delivery from Gitmin.
And we are in the 15th over, Satika. Pretty much all the ring fielders are hanging on the edge of the circle. So if you play with soft hands, you will get a single all the time. And you got to be prepared to run too. Run for everything. Another comfortable single. So 6 and 5 singles, 11 off at the 15th. Chilaw Marians 90 for 4.
And here is where the game is up to now. The Leo Ramesh completed his 4-over quota, wicketless. 94, the loss of 4 wickets.
5 overs to go in this innings. They're chasing a target of 133 runs. So far, 90 of losing 4 wickets. Sudhara comes back into the attack, left arm spinner.
A very good partnership, a handy partnership here. 40 runs from 31 deliveries. The paddle sweep comes in place, clears in field, couple of bounces to the fence, an important boundary to start the last 5 overs.
That is a really good shot, innovation at its best. Being unpredictable, bowler had no clue. He pitched it outside the stump, premeditated and played it over the fielder's head, and 2 bouncers into the fence. 4 runs for Chilaw Marians, very, very important runs.
What a good start for the over. 4 more overs to go after the completion of this over. Now the partnership is 44 runs. That's good cricket. That's good cricket displayed by Chilaw Marians. After hitting for a boundary, you need to rotate the strike and release the pressure, and puts the pressure back on the bowler.
Pressure is mounting from Leo Cricket Club's point of view. These 2 batters have been brilliant. Look at the last 30 deliveries. 45 runs, 1 4, 2 sixes coming in that 30 deliveries. This is good batting. This is really good batting. Coming back with the second run easily. This is good quality cricket from Chilaw Marians. If you look at Kasun's innings, he struggled a lot in the first few deliveries when he faced off. But now he's almost have played a really important knock of runner ball. 42 of 44 deliveries. I can remember a stage where he was in a single digit number and he has faced more than 20 deliveries. This time shot and played it through the gap of mid wicket. 4 runs for Kasun, and the 100 is up.
This is great batting from Kasun for Chilaw Marians, finding the gap really well. 2 boundaries in the over, 2 deliveries to go. Look at that, a shorter delivery, not a good delivery, not accepted in this type of situation. He needs a second invitation to go for that. A good effort as well, but in vain from Leo Cricket Club. Kasun climbing up to his half century, just 4 runs away, 1 hit away. That's good cricket. That's really good cricket. Fantastic cricket display from Chilaw Marians. An expensive over, and they're coming up for the 3rd as well. He moves to 49.
Brilliant cricket from Chilaw Marians. Look at that dugout. A happy dugout from Chilaw Marians, applauding their players. Kasun is on 49. Now he has passed that pole mark as well. He's been brilliant so far.
You all need the patience, as you were correctly saying, Robin. Kasun was struggling in his early innings, but now he's very solid. He has faced 46 deliveries already. It's a very good end to the over dot delivery. An expensive one.
This is the partnership between Kasun and Gimman. 54 runs of 37 deliveries. Both contributing really well. Kasun 30 of 18 deliveries. Gimman at the same time 24 of 19 deliveries. This is what you need. They were 6 for 3 at a stage, and now they built that innings really well. Kasun, there was a stage that he was struggling a lot, but now almost have played the runner ball innings, more than a runner ball.
"29 runs needed from 24 balls. Just above 7 the run rate, last 4 overs. Gettable from here, 54 runs partnership between Kasun.
Who will bowl the last 4 overs? This is an interesting one to see, because the most important passage of the play. 4 overs to come, 29 runs to get.
We can expect a thriller here at Surrey Grounds. We invite you to remain with us with the live action we brought to you from Surrey Grounds here from Magona. SLC Major Club T20 tournament. A good look from the physio. Whenever the players need, he will be available.
Ball in hand. He bowled a decent 3-over spell. Just conceding 6 runs only with 1 wicket.
An economical bowler, the captain himself. He's a set batter. Kasun on 49. 1 single away from his half century. Let's see. Oh, huge appeal from the captain. He thinks that that hits the pad.
It came back with the arm. It was straight. It was a good call as well. A good appeal from the bowler as well. Look at that. We'll come back to that again. Stand with shot. And that's a single. And that's a 50 for Kasun. A brilliant 50. The team was struggling. He was under pressure. But managed to get his 50.
He's waiting to celebrate it after soon as he take Chilaw Marians over the line. He's waiting to celebrate it straight after the win, Rubin. What a shot that is from the right hander.
He knew where the fielders exactly are. And bicepped that gap between third man and point. Played it over the fielder.
They are getting so closer here at Surrey Grounds. The Chilaw Marians. Kasun playing a very good role out there in the middle. Brings up his half century. 50 of 48 deliveries. 2 fours and a 1-6.
Another quick single. Kasun and Gimman playing a gem of innings. Look at that partnership. 60 of 41 deliveries. Brilliant partnership from Chilaw Marians. Kasun, the left-hander, and the right-hander Gimman. They've been brilliant so far. 2 more deliveries to come in this over. Supan's last 2 delivery of his spell. This time, reverse sweep and got that gap and 4 runs for Kasun. This is really good batting, being unpredictable for bowler. Premeditated that really well and got the gap between 2 fielders. Look at that. Brilliantly played.
He's dealing with it nicely.
You need a better effort than that. Not a good effort from the fielder.
10 runs already from the over. And some slow delivery. Oh, missed it.
Bowler didn't pick it up. And considered another single. And that's the end of the 17th over. We are going to the last 3 overs. Chilaw Marians, they need 18 of 18 deliveries.
Just to run a ball. Easily gettable. Unless you lose wickets, you can easily take them over the line.
Sadika, I can feel the nerves. Obviously, it's going to be a nail-biting game for sure. This is that last 4 runs. Came from Kasun's blade.
$18 runs from 18 deliveries. We're expecting nail-biting finish from Chilaw Marians here. 115 for 4 wickets, 17 overs done. A very good partnership. 65 runs of between these two batters.
Left arm spinner to continue. There's a long off. There's a long on. And there's a deep cover as well. I would say rather deep point. Left-hander on strike. Quick single. This is good batting. They just need 17 of 17. They just need to push those singles. Obviously, they will get to that mark.
It's a runnable target, 17 from 17. Chilaw Marians now need to hold their nerves and to be patient here, rather losing wickets.
What will the right-hander will do? Let's see. That's a deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. 5 fielders outside the circle. Only 4 fielders inside the circle. There's a little bit of change. A deep point. Let's see what the bowler will do. Just another quick single. A slight misfield from the fielder. Was probably targeting to bowl that wide off-stump line with the deep point fielder in. Still a game on our hands. 16 of 16 deliveries. One shot. Two boundaries or 1 boundary can change the game, Sathika. We are in a stage like that at the moment. It's a heated moment, I would say. Made some room for himself. And straight to the point. That's exactly why that deep point fielder is there. Good field setting and bowl into his field. This is what exactly Leo has to do right now. And the bowler, left arm spinner, he's giving his everything right now.
They're doing it really well. Dealing with singles, making it so simple for Chilaw Marians. 15 from 15. What a shot in the inside out. Clears in field. But not enough with the speed. 2 runs. 2 welcome runs for Chilaw Marians. Anyway, it was an eye-catching shot.
He gave a little bit of room for the batter out there. Made himself some room and played it over extra cover. Goes inside out. Good batting from the right-hander. This time another quick single. Looking for the second run. They're coming back for the second run. This is absolutely really good running between the wickets from Chilaw Marians. 2 batters out there doing the job brilliantly. Putting the pressure on Leo fielders. Now the required run is 11. They need 11 runs of 13 deliveries. 1 more delivery to come in this over. A very important delivery compared to a very important delivery to come in this passage of play. Again made himself some room, straight to the fielder. But no run. A good over from both teams. Good over for both teams, and that's the end of 18th over. Chilaw Marians 1-2-2-4-4. It's interesting to see who will bowl the 19th over. I would say this is the most important over, Sathika, because this over will decide the match. Whoever is going to bowl this over, he has a huge responsibility on his shoulders. So pressure is up there, climbing up the mountain. Let's see what will happen. 12 deliveries to come.
Exactly. Much important over coming up. The partnership, 72 runs from 49 deliveries. 11 runs needed from just 2 overs. I think they are going with a pacey.
Yes, it is, Sathika. The fast bowler is back at his crease to bowl the 19th over. A very crucial over. Definitely, he has to negotiate this over well. Otherwise, Leo will be in trouble. Just 11 runs need, 2 hits away. He has to bowl it right. There's a deep cover, deep third man. Fine leg up in the circle. Square leg up in the circle. There's a deep mid-wicket. Long on and long off. 5 fielders outside the circle. Left-hander on strike, Kasun. Look at that partnership, 72 runs. They're making a small change here, putting the square leg back to the boundary line and bringing up the mid-on into the circle. Interesting field setting as well. Mid-on is up in the circle. Square leg is down there. Deep square leg is out there. Let's see what the pace he can do.
He's going over the wicket for the left-hander. Charging down the ground, making it a fuller delivery, misfield. And they're running for a couple. That's good running between the wickets. 9 runs needed.
That's what pressure does to you, Sathika. That's what pressure does. A slight misfield and allows them to get 2 runs. This is not acceptable at this stage. You have to be on top of your game. You have to give your 100% because bowler is also under pressure. Your team is under pressure. You have to give your 100% to win this game. You are defending a low total, so you have to give everything. 9 runs required from 11 deliveries. Let's see what will happen.
A much important win for Chilaw Marians. That's a fuller delivery. Oh, dropped it. Chance goes down. Kasun gets a lifeline here. That was flied away from the blade. Outside edge.
That's really sloppy. You should take these chances. This is a golden opportunity for Leo to come back into the game. And went hard at it. It went hard to him, but you should take those catches at this level.
Well, that was an easy chance for the fielder. In fact, it was...
and allows the singles as well. And now they required... Now they just need 8 runs off 10 deliveries. Square leg is up in the circle. Long on, long off. 5 fielders outside the circle.
Third man outside the circle. A change of angle for the bowler. He's going now around the wicket to the left hand.
Probably try to bowl it full because 2 fielders are outside the circle. Long on and long off. Yes, I was correct. He was trying to go for the full delivery, and that's a run out. That was comedy of errors out there. Good effort from the keeper. We are seeing everything at Surrey Cricket Ground. I mean, batter did the right thing. He was trying to get a single somehow. Brilliantly executed. Full delivery. And keeper did the rest. Brilliant. Brilliant block from the keeper. And that's the end of that left-hander's innings. Brilliant knock comes to an end. Kasun Vidura scored 60 off 54 deliveries. Built the innings really nicely. And at the last moment, sacrificed his wicket.
Still Gimhane is out there in the middle, holding his nerves. 34 runs of 26 deliveries. Still, the target is gettable for Chilaw Marians. Just 8 runs needed, 2 hits away. Now all they need is the patience, Ruin, and to keep the wickets tight up there.
That's a man out there, Kasun. Did a great job for his team. Scored 60 runs. Struggled a bit in the first few deliveries, first few overs, but then he delivered for Chilaw Marians. Right-hander, the new batter comes into the middle, Sasanka. 3 deliveries to come in this over. Very important 3 deliveries. It might change the game, it might finish the game as well. It's all on 2. Again, another good full delivery. Another good delivery from the fast bowler. Executed really well. Allows the batter to get a single only. But this is really good bowling from the fast bowler. He was right at it. It's not easy to bowl in a stage like this. You are under pressure, Sathika, because you have to defend 7 runs and you are defending a low total and you have to bowl it full. If you miss it, it could be a full toss and batsman could hit that easily.
A good decision from the captain to take his fast bowler back into the attack. And that's another single. Now both the teams are on pressure. Just 6 runs needed from 7 deliveries. Can they finish it off in style from this over?
It's a brilliant game so far. Brilliant cricket all round from the both teams. It was not an easy wicket to bat on, I would say. Rather into the slower side. So the difficult surface, but these two teams managed to take it to the last over.
This is crucial. The most important delivery of the over. Can they finish this off in style?
Fast bowler coming in. Again, bowl it full. Straight to the field that covers. Another wicket for the fast bowler. This is brilliant bowling. He bowled it full. Fielder was exactly there and got the wicket.
A game-changing over, I must say. If Leo can take their team over the line, surely this will be the game-changing over. 2 wickets in the over. 6 runs needed from the last over. Look at that. Straight to the fielder. Safe pair of hands. Judged it to the perfection. And Leo celebrate. They can celebrate. They deserve it.
We are seeing a brilliant game today. And that's the end of Kim Manrasan, the man in form. 35 of 28 deliveries. He did a great job for his team. Contributed with the bat. Had a good partnership with the left-hander Kasun. Now all on to the right-hander Sasanka and young Eshan Vitanage, the wicket-keeper batter from Mahanama College, still in his early days.
The 2 new youngsters out there, the middle 2 new batters, I must say. Now the pressure is on those 2 batters. The last over, they're going it with the spin. They're trusting their spinner to bowl the last over. 6 singles away for a win for Chilaw Marians. 6 from 6. The target is, we are down to the last over.
They are bringing in their left-arm spinner, giving all the trust, giving that all trust to the left-arm spinner. Interesting to see. There's a deep square leg, deep mid-wicket. Still, Chilaw Marians is just 6 away from winning this match. 1 hit away.
The final over in this encounter.
5 fielders outside the circle. Long on, long off. Square leg, deep mid-wicket. And the fielder is... There's a little bit of change in the field. Cover, deep cover fielder goes into the deep point area.
It's a nicely played. A quick single. 5 runs from 5 now. 5 from 5. We are expecting a thriller here.
Brilliant game of cricket. Just 5 of 5 now. The young Ishan Vitanage on strike. Still in his early days. The wicket-keeper batter from Mahanama College, Colombo. Ishan Vitanage on strike, the right-hander. Probably on his nerves for sure. Nicely played, very well played. Coming back for the second. And brilliant fielding. Brilliant fielding as well. Good throw, but Ishan Vitanage managed to seek into another run.
Three runs from 4 deliveries. Not a good throw.
I beg your pardon, it was not a good throw.
Now the quick single. Now the pressures in both the teams. This is a real encounter. 2 runs from 3 deliveries now.
Just Chilaw Marians, they just need 2 runs from 3 deliveries. Still a 50-50 game. It can go either side. Setika. It's a nail-biting game. A brilliant game so far. Here comes the left arm spinner coming from. And goes over extra cover. 4 runs. And that's the game for Chilaw Marians. Right-hander did it in style. Brilliant game of cricket. Chilaw Marians won the match by 4 wickets.
What a way to end this encounter. With a boundary, he finishes off with style and took Chilaw Marians over the line by beating Leo Club Cricket by 4 wickets. What an encounter we've had here at Surrey Grounds. A thrilling end to the innings.
A brilliant game of cricket. There was a stage that Chilaw Marians lost 3 quick wickets for 6 runs. And Kasun and the right-hander did the job for Chilaw Marians. What a game of cricket. Finally, Chilaw Marians won the match by 4 wickets. And now they're shaking hands. That's the part of a gentleman's game, Sadika.
It's been an all-round display from both the teams. Both the teams did their job really well. Spinners, batters, fast bowlers, fielders doing it really well for both the teams. At the end, Chilaw Marians finishing on top here at the 6th match of the Major Club T20 tournament here at Surrey Grounds, Magona.
Yes, exactly, Satika. Batting first, Leo Cricket Club decided to bat first and they posted 132 runs, defending a low score. Couldn't manage to do it, but it was a brilliant game. Went until the last over. Brilliant game of cricket. Congratulations to both teams.
The shaking hands between the two teams. It's a nice environment out here after a thrilling encounter here at Surrey Grounds, the village cricket ground.
This is the batting card of Chilaw Marians. Arosha Kevin didn't start well. Even Nawaz got run out himself. And Kasun and Darshika. Especially Darshika is the one who set up the tone for Chilaw Marians. And then Gimman came in and did the rest. 40 of 29 deliveries. A brilliant game. Brilliant knock from Gimman and Kasun. Especially Kasun got off to a bad start but finished it really well with 60 runs under his name.
It's been an all-round display from Chilaw Marians as in terms of batting. Kasun being big fish for his team. And there we go, the bowling card of club. Supun started well, but couldn't finish it well for Leo Cricket Club. And it was Sudara who went for 37 runs in his 3.4 overs. Really expensive. And also Gitmin was also expensive. 135 for the 6 where the game ended. And these are the session highlights. The captain started off well in the very first over. This was the first wicket to go down. And 2 quick wickets for Chilaw Marians. The run-outs cost them really well.
And that left-hander tried to go aerial and found the fielder. Lost 3 early wickets. But the middle order had other plans. Especially Darshika. Played all around the park. Premeditated some shots. But played to his natural game. Brilliant game of Darshika.
Running has been an issue for Chilaw Marians. 3 run-outs innings, but by the way, overall batting display was good. Some cracking shots, innovative approach from the batters, finding the gap really well, pouncing on those short deliveries. And anyway, they have taken Chilaw Marians over the line in the very last over. 2 balls to spare. Anyway, a 1 to celebrate for Chilaw Marians. And this was an run out where Kasun, the best batter, has to go back to the pavilions, and it was Kim Mahana who was batting real. And this was a winning stroke. And that wrap from here from Surrey Grounds from us as Chilaw Marians taking over the line. And this was the match summary. Leo Club winning the toss and batting first. Nethma has been the big fish for Leo Cricket Club, posted 132 for the loss of 9. And Chilaw Marians in reply 135 for the loss of 6, taking them over the line. In the bowling hand, Supun and Prasad for Leo Cricket Club, and Milan and Kevin for Chilaw Marians. And it's a wrap from us from Surrey Grounds here for the Major Club T20 Tournament Tier B for the Game 6. And stay remained with us as we are witnessing another game in the afternoon. And we are done here. And a very good afternoon to everyone.